Day 16 of biking around the country in support of the American Cancer Society's Road to Recovery program, which helps patients get to their life-saving treatments. The Somerset Morning Rotary Club meets every Thursday at 7 a.m. That fit my adjusted schedule perfectly, so I decided to pop in and surprise them. They gave me a very warm welcome and even invited me to give an impromptu presentation. Now, speaking in front of fellow Rotarians, fellow Lions, and other groups has always been part of the plan for this journey, but I've been too consumed by the day-to-day to prepare. So I just went up there and talked about what I was doing and why, and they were a great crowd, so they just filled in all the gaps by asking smart questions. Side note, public speaking is still very new to me. A few years ago, there's no way I would have stood up there without a script. 10 years ago, I wouldn't have done it even with a script. I'm very grateful that past Jeff put himself outside of his comfort zone to build this muscle. When the meeting ended, it was time to get some breakfast. Waffle King is no Waffle House, but it filled in admirably. Later, I dropped into a CPA's office where I introduced myself and told the lady I had a huge request for her. Could I please have a paperclip? There's a strap on one of my bags that was just barely rubbing on the spokes. It wasn't doing any real harm, but it's been annoying me all week. Now it's clipped to another strap, so problem solved. You know what problem isn't solved yet? Cancer. The lady at the office lost 3 dear relatives to cancer, including her 30-year-old daughter. Absolutely heartbreaking. We got to keep working on it as fast as possible. I finished the day as the sun was setting in the hills near the state line. I was starting to look for a place to camp when I came across a couple enjoying happy hour in their garage. When I asked for camping suggestions, the man didn't even blink before offering me his cabin down the road. Now, at first, I was going to tell this story with a little intrigue. After all, is it really wise to trust a stranger who's been drinking and has a pistol on his hip when he tells me to go off into the woods and let myself into some empty cabin? There's a lot that could go wrong with that plan. But the truth is that everything about Jeremy exuded sincerity and kindness. He even came to check on me to make sure I found the right spot and showed me around. The only thing he asked was that I clean up after myself. Turns out his family owns everything you can see, except way over yonder, and has ever since 1730 when one of his ancestors came here. I fell asleep to a beautiful fullish moon and woke up to an even better sunrise. Best night of sleep I've had in weeks. Thank you so much for your hospitality, Jeremy, and as always when camping, leave no trace. Subscribe if you want to hear about day 17, and wish me luck.